In the previous videos, we learned how to write the IUPAC name of organic compounds. Alicyclic compounds, aromatic compounds, aliphatic compounds. Okay. Now, if an IUPAC name is given or if a common name is given, how we can write the structure of the compound. So, writing structure of a compound from the name given. Name can be either the IUPAC name or common name. So, that is why we have to study the common names, alkyl groups, everything before we start studying the UPSC naming and before we start writing the structures. So first we will see what are the or how we are writing the structure of an organic compound from the name given. What is the first thing we are writing, then what is the second thing we are doing, third step we are doing. Okay, so what is the first step? So when we get the name of an organic compound, the first thing is from the name identify the parent chain or the word root. Word root means it is from the parent chain, isn't it? So identify the word root from the name given. For example, meth, eth, prop, but, hex. Or if it is an alicyclic compound, it will be cyclopent, cyclohex. So identify the word root, and that will be the parent chain, isn't it? Now, after identifying the word root or the parent, the next thing is draw the carbon atoms in this according to the word root. If it is meth, draw 1 carbon. If it is hex, draw 6 carbon atoms. If it is cyclohex, draw the cyclohexane ring. If it is cyclopent, draw cyclopentane ring. So, draw the number of carbon atoms according to the word root and number these carbon atoms. So, after drawing the carbon atoms, we have to number it. The numbering we can do continuously from left to right if it is a chain, or from top to bottom continuously if it is a ring. Now, after numbering the carbon atoms, write all the suffixes. With the primary suffixes and secondary suffixes we have to write first, then followed by the prefixes. That means the prefixes which are given in the alphabetical order that we can write according to the position given. For example, if there is 2 methyl, that means we have to draw 1 methyl group on second carbon. Like that. So, write the suffixes and prefixes according to the position mentioned in the name. Then, after writing the suffixes and prefixes, we can see that the valencies of carbon will be incomplete. So, complete the valencies of carbon atom, each carbon atom by adding hydrogen atoms. So, these are the steps that we have to follow when we write the structure. Now, we will see few examples to write the structure of the compound. The first question is 2-chloro-3-methyl pentane. So, from the given name, first we have to identify the word root. So, in this name, what is the word root? Yes, it is pent. So, circle the word root first. After identifying the word root, what we have to do? Draw the carbon atoms. Pent means it is not cyclopent, it is pent only. So, draw 5 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms. And after drawing the first carbon atoms according to the word root, give number continuously without looking anything. Give number as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuously. Okay, then after drawing carbon and after giving number, write suffixes first. So here, what is the first suffix given? ANE, only one primary suffix is given, only one suffix, that is primary suffix, that is ANE. ANE means here all these 5 carbon atoms are singly bonded. No more suffixes to write. Now write the prefixes. 2-chloro. 2-chloro means what? On second carbon there is a chlorine. 3-methyl means on third carbon there is a methyl group. So, if you want to write the prefixes and suffixes, first we should know the functional groups, their formulas, the alkyl groups, their formulas. Now nothing else to write, prefixes over, suffixes over. Now complete the valencies of each carbon by giving hydrogen atoms. See, the first carbon only one valency is completed, so remaining 3 hydrogen. Second carbon 1, 2, 3, 3 valencies are completed, so only 1 more hydrogen. Third carbon also 1, 2, 3, 3 valencies completed, so 1 hydrogen. 1, 2, so remaining 2 hydrogen, only 1 valency, so remaining 3. Okay, so this is the way how to write the structure of organic compounds from the name. Now, in the second question, same way, what is the second question given? 1,4-dibromo-bute-2-ene. So, first identify the word root. The word root is bute. Circle the word root. It is not cyclobute, it is bute only. So, draw 4 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give the numbers continuously as 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, write the suffixes first. 2-ene. What is meant by 2-ene? There is a double bond between second and third carbon. There is a double bond between second and third. That means the remaining other bonds are single bonds. No other suffixes to write. Now the prefix 1,4-dibromo means on first carbon there is 1 bromine, fourth carbon also 1 more bromine. Nothing else to write. Now complete the remaining valencies by giving hydrogen. So here 1, 2, so remaining 2 valencies CH2. Here 1, 2, 3, so 1 hydrogen. Here also 1, 2, 3, so remaining 1 hydrogen. So here 1, 2, remaining 2 hydrogen atoms. Okay. The third question given 2,3-diethylphenol. So here the parent is, here it is not the word root. Here the parent is phenol. So first what we have to draw? We have to draw the structure of phenol. After drawing the parent, give continuous number starting from the first group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because the parent means the principal functional group. Without looking anything, that carbon we can give it as number 1. Now give either clockwise or anti-clockwise direction continuous numbers. Now which are the prefixes? We have 2,3-diethyl. That means on second carbon and third carbon there is ethyl group. Ethyl group is C2H5 group. This is the structure of the compound. Fourth question is 3,5-dimethylhexane 1,3,5-triol. Here the word root is hex. Not cyclohex, it is simply hex only. So draw 6 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give continuous numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now write the suffixes first. Hexane. Hexane means all the 6 carbon atoms are singly bonded. Now 1,3,5 secondary suffixes 1,3,5-triol. Triol means 3 OH groups. On which carbon atoms? On which all carbon atoms? 1, 3 and 5. So on first carbon there is 1 OH. Third carbon there is 1 OH. On fifth carbon also there is 1 OH. So suffixes over, prefixes 3,5-dimethyl. So on third carbon there is 1 methyl group also. Fifth carbon also there is 1 methyl group. Now remaining valencies of carbon we have to satisfy with hydrogen. So here 1, 2, remaining 2 hydrogen, 1, 2, remaining 2 hydrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4. All the valencies are satisfied, so no more hydrogen. Here 1, 2, remaining 2. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, no more hydrogen. So here 3. Now the next compound is 1-bromo-4 secondary butyl 2-methyl benzene. So here don't think that this is the word root. This is not bute, it is butyl. Butyl means it is an alkyl group. It is a branch coming or substituent coming. So here which is the word root or which is the parent? Is it meth? No, it is actually not meth, it is methyl. So that is also a brand. So here the parent is benzene. So draw one benzene ring first and give continuous number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now write all the prefixes. 1 bromo. On first carbon there is 1 bromine. 4 secondary butyl. On fourth carbon there is a secondary butyl group. What is secondary butyl group? CH with free valency. One side it is CH3 and the other side is CH2, CH3. So this, when you attach to this benzene ring, CH should be here. For secondary butyl, 2 methyl. On second carbon there is a methyl group. Now, the next question. Cyclopent 3-in-1-ol. So here the word root is not pent, it is cyclopent. So we have to draw one cyclopent ring. Cyclopent ring means 5 carbon ring only. Give continuous numbers. One, don't forget to give continuous number 5. Now write the prefixes and suffixes if any. Cyclopent 3-in. 3-in means there is a double bond between third and fourth carbon. 1-ol means on first carbon there is one OH. This is about the structure. Next is 1-phenyl propan 2-ol. So here the word root is prop. So draw 3 carbon atoms 1, 2, 3. Give continuous number 1, 2, 3. Write the suffixes first. Propan, an means the 3 carbon atoms are singly bonded. 2-ol means on second carbon there is one OH group. 1-phenyl. 1-phenyl means on first carbon there is a phenyl group. Phenyl group means on first carbon either you can draw a benzene ring or you can write it as C6H5. So add hydrogen to satisfy the remaining valency. So here CH2, CH, CH3. So this can also be written as CH2. Phenyl means if you want you can draw one benzene ring. Methyl-butanol. So here the word root is but. So draw 4 carbon atoms. Give continuous numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4. But. Now after that write the suffixes. Butan means all the 4 carbon atoms are singly bonded. Al means there is an aldehyde group. The position is not mentioned means it is first carbon. It doesn't mean that aldehyde group is on first carbon. What does it mean? The first carbon is CHO. So write this first carbon as CHO. What will happen if you write one CHO group in first carbon? If you write one more CHO group in first carbon, but the number of carbon instead of 4 it will become 5. So remember, if it is a carbon containing functional group, 1-al means write the first carbon as CHO. Okay. Now there is no other suffixes to write. Now write the prefixes. 3-methyl. 3-methyl means on third carbon there is a methyl group. Nothing else to write. So here CHO means in that carbon already 4 valencies are satisfied. So second carbon 1, 2 remaining 2. So here 1, 2, 3 remaining 1. Next is hex 2-in-4-ionoic acid. So here the word root is hex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then write numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now suffixes. 2-in means there is a double bond between second and third. 4-ine means there is a triple bond between 3 and before oic acid. Oic acid means there is a COOH group, but the position is not mentioned, so it is one oic acid. One oic acid means the first carbon is a COH group. That means the other carbon atoms are singly bonded. Add remaining valencies. The COH carbon, already the valencies are satisfied. So here 1, 2, 3, remaining 1 here. Sorry, 4 ine means between 4 and 5. Okay. So here it is singly bonded. 1, 2, 3, 4, already valencies satisfied. Here also already valencies satisfied. So CH3. Now the next question, p-methyl, small p hyphen means it is para-methyl benzaldehyde. So here the parent is benzaldehyde. So we have to draw benzaldehyde first. Benzaldehyde means benzene ring containing CHO, that is a principal functional group. So from where should we start numbering? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Para-methyl means at the para position there is a methyl group. Which is the para position of this? Yes, here. So this is about the structure. Now the next question, 4-ethyl, 1-fluoro, 2-nitrobenzene. So the parent is benzene. Draw a benzene ring first and give continuous numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, only prefixes we have. 4-ethyl means on fourth carbon there is an ethyl group. 1-fluoro means on first carbon there is one fluorine. 2-nitro means on second position there is one NO2 group. If it is a benzene ring, nothing else to write. No need to add hydrogen also. Okay. Next is ortho, small o hyphen ethyl anisole. Small o hyphen means how to read it as ortho-ethyl anisole. So the parent is anisole. This is why I told you to study the common names. Okay, so the parent is anisole. So if you don't know what is the structure of anisole, you won't be able to draw the structure. Anisole is what? Benzene ring containing methoxy group, methoxybenzene. Give continuous numbers starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ortho-ethyl means anisole. At ortho position means adjacent position, we have one ethyl group. Now the next one is hexane diol. So the word root is hex. So draw 6 carbon atoms, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give continuous numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now write the suffixes first. Hexane. Ane means they all are singly bonded. Now diol. Diol means there is 2 aldehyde group. Remember, 2 aldehyde group means CHO and COH. All these are terminal functional groups. They can present only at the ends. So here diol means there is 2 aldehyde. So how the position of this 2 aldehyde will be? 1 on first carbon. Here we have only 2 terminal carbons, 1 and 6. So 1 and 6th carbon atoms are aldehydes. Nothing else to write. So CH2, CH2, CH2. In the next question, 2-amino-toluene. So here the parent is toluene. So first we have to draw toluene structure. Toluene is benzene ring containing CH3. 2-amino-toluene means after drawing toluene, give continuous number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is on second carbon, second position. There is one amino group. Amino group is NH2 group. And the last question, 2,3-dimethyl, 4-nitro-pent-3-enal. So the word root is pent. So draw 5 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give continuous numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now write the suffixes first. Pen-3-ene means between 3 and 4 there is a double bond. Al position is not mentioned, that means first carbon is CHO. That means all other carbon atoms are singly bonded. 2,3-dimethyl on second carbon and third carbon there is a methyl group. 4-nitro on fourth carbon there is a nitro group. Add remaining hydrogen CH3. So this is about how to draw the structure from the name given.